Good evening, Whalers. I'm Brian Mahon, and I have had the pleasure of serving as interim principal at the New London High School multi-magnet campus this year. I am honored to welcome the class of 2022. At this time, I would like to ask everyone to please stand while our junior ROTC presents the colors. Tonight's national anthem will be performed by our own Nick Sharon.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight on the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Nick. We could stay standing for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Thank you, Lieutenant Commander, Chief Hardman, the ROTC, and thank you, Nick, for a beautiful job. Let's give them all a big round of applause. On behalf of the staff and faculty of New London High School Multi-Magnet Campus, I would like to welcome our class of 2022 graduates once again. Before we begin, I would like to recognize our Board of Education members, as well as City Council members in attendance tonight. We also have the honored Mayor, Michael Passero, on stage with us. Please stand to be recognized. I would be remiss if I didn't recognize the incredible staff and teachers. Your commitment and dedication to the success of our students is the reason each of them is sitting here tonight. Would all faculty of New London Public Schools in attendance tonight please stand to be recognized? And now, would all members of the Whaler Nation, past and present, please stand to be recognized? Finally, graduates, stand up and recognize your families for their unwavering support over the past 13 years. Once again, members of the Board of Ed, Ms. Ritchie, members of the faculty, honored guests and parents, please help me welcome the graduating class of 2022. To a class whose high school career has been like no other, good job. We are very proud of you. You will be receiving your diploma today as a testament to your achievement. And on that diploma, you will see your name, your year of graduation, and next to that, written in invisible ink, manufactured in Miss A's honors chemistry class, and I never lied to you, the words, "I'm not done yet." And here's my challenge to you. If you're going to college, find a summer job like working for a carpenter. Work hard. Ask questions, learn everything you can during that summer. Make yourself so valuable that at the end of the summer, the carpenter asks you to consider forgetting college and making a living with your hands. Then tell her, "I'm sorry, but I'm not done yet." And if you're going to the military or straight into the workforce, I challenge you to continue taking courses. Sign up for a language course, art class, get your coaching credentials. Work at it like you've never worked before. So at the end of the course, the professor asks you, "Why don't you become a full-time student?" And then you tell them, "I'm not done yet." I challenge you to put down that phone. Have a meaningful face-to-face conversation with real people in real time to share your thoughts and dreams with them. Scheme. Make up new adventures, and then have them. Go buy an old boat that needs some tender love and care. Teach yourself how to fix it and bring it back to life. Make it better than it was before. And when that's done, and someone asks you, "Is that boat for sale?" You tell them, "I'm not done yet." Take on a second job, work in a school. Take care of the students who need you the most. Give them your all. Coach a sport. Work with unified or adaptive sports. And then when someone asks you to become a teacher, tell them, "I'm not done yet." I challenge you to see the good in everyone and then bring out the best in them. And when you graduate from college or finish your military career, or just are ready to take a hiatus from your present career, pick up your tool belt, your guitar, your friends, get in that boat and sail to places you have only read about. Have adventures you did not think you would ever have. And when you find yourself in a place where people have great need, get out your tool belt. Help them build or rebuild a home. Coach their children. Prepare a meal for them, or graciously accept a meal that they have prepared for you. And when you are done, and they ask you, "Where will you go next?" Tell them, "I don't know, but I'm not done yet." Then come back home. Find something you love doing. Start a family. And when your kids are grown and on their own, and they come back and ask you, "Why aren't you retired yet?" You tell them, "Because I'm not done yet." Congratulations, Whalers, class of 2022. You have come far, but remember, you are not done yet. Thank you. Several graduates from the class of 2022 have requested to continue with the tradition and acknowledge those who have had a profound positive effect on their lives during their time here at New London High School, multi-magnet campus. In the words of former Principal Thompson, these are game changers. These are staff members who take on a role that completely changes the way a situation or a person develops. Game changers change trajectories or paths. Without further ado, it is my honor to share this year's submissions for Game Changers. Tavi Veldin and Miss Haley Herring-Silvestri, please stand. Tavi, Miss Herring. Freshman year was, Tavi writes, freshman year was a scary time for all of us. Leaving old friends and an old school to come to a new environment where underclassmen and upperclassmen mingle. No more middle school, we're adults. There are few teachers who understand this stress, and even fewer who would help to cope with it. So when I started getting into the routine and schedule of it all, there was one class that I felt the teacher would do anything to help me and my peers. Although the teacher I had, David Stephen Brown, no longer works here, the assistant I had then that took up his mantle as a freshman, in freshman year STEM science teacher, did a perfect job emulating him. Haley Herring-Silvestri is everything a teacher should be. Just like Brown, Haley supports her students. She provides an open and fun learning environment to really help the incoming freshmen. Haley did her very best, not just to teach students the material, but the skills they needed to do the research and further their own learning. Every once in a while, I would pop in and say hey to her and her class. And all the students have proven that they are incredibly intelligent. Haley has played a major role in unlocking their potential. Although I haven't been a freshman for 3 years, I will always keep the memories of Miss H and Mr. B close to my heart. And I'm glad to see that Haley is here to keep the learning going. She has been a real game changer in the field of teaching. Thank you, Haley and Velen. Will Peyton Melton and Miss Darcy Collins please stand? Peyton and Miss Collins. Chief Wright. Could everyone please sit down, please? This is for the graduates, please. All right, if everyone could please have a seat. Thank you, class of 2022. All right, remember, we are here to celebrate a graduation for the class of 2022. And it has not been an easy year for us, but these guys have struggled through, and they are here tonight, and we are here for them. We are here for the green and gold right in front of us here. Let's give them another big hand, please. And once again, we would not be here if it weren't for our teachers, and some of those teachers are being recognized now. If Peyton Melton would stand up, please, and Miss Darcy Collins. Peyton writes, when I came here my sophomore year from Benny Dover, I was a bit nervous. It was a familiar place, but still different. People I remembered but weren't close to. I found my friends and I got used to things. But there was one teacher who really helped me grow since I stepped into her class, Miss Collins. Math has always been one of my favorite academic classes until I had a bad experience in math my freshman year. It made me a little worried not knowing who my math teacher would be my sophomore year. Luckily, it was Miss Collins. I say luckily because she had been an amazing teacher. It is unbelievable how much she spent organizing lessons, adjusting for each class, and the effort she put into ensuring we understood what she taught. She also helped me to like math again. I'd still rather draw than do math, but I don't think anyone could change that. In addition to her teaching style, Miss Collins has incredible character. Maybe it's because we're sort of similar, as she often says, but I think anyone would say that she does have character. She also always makes sure to make an appearance at our home games, theater productions, attend many school dances and extracurricular events. I've loved all the time in her class learning as well as drawing after. I wish she had joined me though, especially with how many tortillas she has gifted me. I greatly appreciate her support in my art endeavors. Ms. Collins asking if I was going to draw helped motivate me, even when I felt highly unmotivated. I always remember staying after class, drawing, laughing, and occasionally venting about stresses. Collins, thank you for everything the past 3 years. It took a bit, but I am more excited to learn and not to mention confident. Part of that is due to the positive impact you have had on my life, and I think it is safe to say plenty of others. Thank you for all the fun this year and for helping us to become more successful. Ms. Collins, thank you very much. Will all the game changers, authors, and game changers please stand for one more round of applause? At this time, I would like Mayor Passero to come up and speak, please.
Good evening, Superintendent Ritchie, Principal Mahan, President Maynard Adams, Council President Efren Dominguez, honored guests, parents, family, and most importantly, class of 2022. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you. High school graduation is the proudest occasion of the year for our city. We are here to celebrate the great accomplishment of our graduates, but we must also recognize the dedicated educators who have nurtured our students since kindergarten, maybe pre-K, through elementary school and middle school, and for the last 4 years at New London High. Class of 2022, please join me in recognizing the teachers and administrators who have prepared you for this moment. Good save. We also must thank your families and the other significant people in your lives who have supported you during your educational journey. Class of 2022, you have your dreams, and we are here to set you off on the journey toward achieving those dreams. But please never forget whose shoulders you stand on. Finally, if your dreams take you from this place, our hope will always be that you will come back to us. As you go out into the world, carry your Whaler pride with you. Congratulations. May God bless you in your journeys, and forever go Whalers.
Thank you, Mayor. At this time, I have the distinct honor of introducing the class officers of 2022 and our class speakers. With a focus on preparing for the future, this class understands what was needed to get to this point and what and how they will continue to prepare themselves. They will challenge themselves to work on their abilities. They will seek ways to give back to their community and gain even more confidence knowing that they can make a real difference in the lives of others. The class officers of the class of 2022 are President Kayleen Hammett, Vice President Tristan Robledo Thompson, Secretary Rudley Murillo, and Treasurer Tiana Smith. I also have the honor of introducing two of our super students, our valedictorian, Mary Lembry, and salutatorian, Patrick Elliott. Two students who have been rightly honored many times over during the past few weeks for their endless accomplishments, both in and out of the classroom. They have excelled scholastically, with Mary achieving the highest of the year senior GPA. At this time, would Mary and Elliott please stand to be recognized? I would like to now welcome Mary Lembry, valedictorian of the class of 2022, to the podium to address her classmates.
Hi. Before I start, on behalf of the class of 2022, I want to thank the New London High School administration, faculty, staff, families, and guests for attending our graduation. You have done so much to help us get to this point, not just academically, but also for our personal growth. We know we wouldn't be standing here today without the support of so many of you. As a class, we've accomplished a lot. We were pioneers with distance learning, digital platforms, and social distancing protocols. Facing these new issues, we managed to not only continue our schooling like never before, but we stand here today graduating. But above all, I think the best accomplishment of the class of 2022 is that we're all just good people. I can confidently say that our class is one of the kindest classes that has been in our halls, and you might be chuckling to yourself and not believe me. But you have to think back to those little things we have all done for each other. If you ever need any help, you can always rely on someone to be there for you. Whether they help you carry your bags or give you a piece of their cookie, you can guarantee that someone in our class will step up and help. I take pride in the fact that our class will accept you no matter who you are or what little quirks you have. And as a nerd whose two favorite pastimes are watching anime and factoring polynomials, I really appreciate it. So I just wanted to take a little time to share some of these kind deeds and thank the people who made my day with them. I want to thank Rudley for walking with me after school to Coleman Street freshman year, because I was scared I would get lost, even though it's right there. I also want to thank Emily for bringing me servings of her Nana's pasta salad that came in a little takeout container. I want to thank Peter for telling me my windshield wipers were broken and always giving me car advice, whether I want it or not. I want to thank Vito for zipping up my jacket because zippers are hard to figure out. I want to thank Tavi for saying that I'm a good driver because no one will ever say that to me again. I want to thank Tristan and Garvin for talking about Naruto with me during physics when my friends were clearly tired of me mentioning it. I want to thank Lanesha for going through the Wendy's drive-thru and getting us chicken sandwiches before a Project O field trip. I want to thank Stacy for crocheting us matching headbands in one day for Spirit Week. I want to thank Leo for helping me with dissecting. Hello? Okay. I want to thank Leo for helping me with dissecting a pig, even though he clearly was grossed out. I want to thank Patrick for leading me around at prom when I refused to wear my glasses. I want to thank all of you for all the little things you've done, not just for me, but for each other. So take time to appreciate what we've done for each other and what you will do for the rest of the world. In the past few years especially, the world has needed more kindness. Our generation has and will make a lasting impact on the world, and it comforts me that people like you will be there with me. So, the class of 2022, the nicest class, keep being who you are and channel that into your future, wherever you go. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. I would now like to invite the class of 2022 president, Kayleen Hammett, to come to the podium.
Good afternoon, faculty, staff, family, friends, and fellow graduates. I am humbled and honored to address you as your senior class president. Before I present my remarks, I would like to thank all the teachers who have dedicated their lives to ensuring we reach this point. I would also like to thank our family and friends for supporting us through these times. Your support will never go unnoticed. So here we are, our graduation day. I think I speak for all of us when I say today is a day we have been waiting for the last 13 years. This is supposed to be our final farewell, but it doesn't do all the hard work we've put in any justice. On the first week of freshman year, Ms. McNichol told my class to enjoy every second of high school because it is some of our last easy years and it flies by. Well, she was right about it flying by, but little did she know we were about to go through a major pandemic. These past 4 years were some of the hardest for me. From being in the foster system, to living through a pandemic, to becoming a teen mom, but I'll admit that writing this speech was so much harder than that. It is when I realized that my life is now in my own hands. No more teachers nagging at us to turn in work, or administration pushing us to be in class or on time, and no more New London High School Spirit Weeks and pep rallies. But the class of 2022 is full of the most resilient students. We had to adapt to a whole new world while remaining students and growing into young adults. New London students are especially unique because from kindergarten to 12th grade, we have spent our time growing up with the same people from the same little town. From being such a small town, we have so much success. Just look at this class. From honorable scholars to amazing athletes to incredible artists and so much more. I cannot wait to see where we all land in the next 10 years. As a new chapter in our life unfolds before us, it is safe to say we fear the unknown. We graduate with the weight of the world on our shoulders, and now more than ever, our country and community needs us. And we shall go on to answer that call, while taking everything with us that we have ever done, everyone we have ever met, and everything we have ever learned here at New London High School. So there is no reason to be afraid, and we shall not spend time reminiscing about the regrets we have. Instead, we shall embrace our future. We have traveled this journey together, and now we must face the fact that every single one of us has our own path awaiting us. With that being said, there is no right or wrong way to start your future. Do not compare yourself to another person's routes or achievement. Whether you are going to a community college, a university, pursuing a career, or taking a gap year, I am proud of you all. While today is the end of our high school journey, it is also the beginning of our adulthood. Take the diploma you received today as a start to the next chapter of your life and continue on to write your own story. This one's for you, Alea. Mommy loves you, and I will do everything to ensure you have a better life than I did. Whaler class of 2022, out. Thank you.
Thank you, Kayleen. We will miss our seniors next year, but are confident in all they will achieve because of their ambition and personality. They, along with the entire class of 2022, have earned a very special place in our hearts. Good job, guys. I would like to introduce our guest speaker, Miss Valerie Tamano, New London High School graduate, former New London Public School employee, and current president of the New London Education Foundation. She has been connected to New London Public Schools since attending the Saltonstall Elementary School on Truman Street. No human on earth has more Whaler spirit than Miss Valerie Tamano.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. It really is an honor for me to be speaking to you today as a proud Whaler from the New London High School class of 1970. We were the first graduating class from this building. I first of all want to congratulate all the parents, the families of our graduates, for their steadfast support of their students' education. You have much to be proud of today, and you deserve our heartfelt thanks. I would also like to thank Mr. Mahan, our teachers, administrators, staff, Superintendent Ritchie, and the members of the New London Board of Education for being our students' educational life force. Today, as in 1952, when New London High School first came into existence, our students come from all walks of life. They come from other countries, speak other languages, have different customs, holidays, traditions, and beliefs. But it is this diversity that continues to be New London High School's greatest strength. New London High School is truly a microcosm of the world that you're going to be stepping into. Graduates, you entered New London High School as uncertain youth, and you leave now as confident young adults, ready to tackle the many challenges that will confront you during these very uncertain times. Chances are many of you will change your major or choose a different career path over the next few years, and that's okay. During this transition period, as you begin to fine-tune your life's ambitions, it's important that you take the time to know your strengths, find out what your passions really are, continue to learn, explore your options, keep moving forward, stay motivated, and do not be afraid of failing. In the words of the late, great Babe Ruth, never let the fear of striking out keep you from playing in the game. Graduates, there is no limit to what you can achieve with hard work and dedication. Whether you will be attending college, enlisting in the military, or entering the workforce, the education you received at New London High School has definitely prepared you, academically and socially, to meet the many challenges that you will encounter. So my fellow Whalers, as you say farewell to New London High School, I wish you fair winds and following seas. Congratulations. God bless. Best wishes for all your tomorrows. I wasn't going to do this, however, from my heart, as a former New London High School cheerleader, I have to ask our graduates and any New London High alumni that are here, who are we? Who are we? And never forget that. Thank you.
Where's my hug? Thanks, Val. One more time for Miss Tamano. Thank you, Ms. Tamano. At this time, I would like to bring Elaine Maynard Adams, President of the New London Board of Education, to the podium.
Good evening. On behalf of the New London Board of Education, I wish to extend our congratulations to you, the members of the class of 2022, and to your family and friends. What a beautiful night for a celebration, and what a wild ride this has been. I am going to guess that when you walked through these doors as a freshman, you could never have imagined that your high school career would be upended by a global pandemic. Yet here you are, and that is a testimony to your perseverance. And on this night, that is what we celebrate each of you, your perseverance and your accomplishments. It's also a time when we recognize that every one of you has had some help along the way, along the route of your education journey. Maybe it was a parent, maybe it was a grandparent, maybe a sibling, a cousin, a teacher, a coach, a friend, a pastor, a minister, a rabbi. Someone invested their time and their love in you to help you reach this milestone. And I hope that when you leave here tonight, you find that person and you thank them. And I hope that you'll always be that person who extends a helping hand to someone else. We're on this planet for just a brief period of time, and kindness makes the journey easier for all of us. You have fulfilled all of the requirements to graduate, and in a few minutes you'll receive your diploma. Stand tall, walk proud, and welcome to our Whaler alumni family. It is my honor to present this class to our Superintendent of Schools.
And now for the main event. Ms. Ritchie, Superintendent of the New London Public Schools, I hereby certify that the students seated in front of me in their caps and gowns have met the graduation requirements set forth by the New London Board of Education. This is the New London High School class of 2022.
Class of 2022, we are so proud of you. Principal Mahan, I accept your recommendation to move all students forward to cross the stage and earn their diploma. We are so proud of you. We love you, and you always have a home within New London Public Schools. Your time has come. Congratulations.
Thank you, Ms. Ritchie. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of New London, Mr. Ed Wyant will now announce the class of 2022, beginning with our senior officers.
Thank you, Mr. Mahan. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's time. Let's meet the graduates. Mary Violet Lemry. Patrick Brady Elliott. Kayleen Joanne Hammett. Tristan Robledo Thompson. Ridley Murillo. Taina Liz Smith. Tatiana Marie Abraya. Gianna Josephine Albergaria. Flavio Alonso Alvarado. Jimmy Lee Aponte. Araceli Juliet Archer. Dorisha Marie Arias. Riani Marisela Arnold Poma. Leah Nairi Ortega. Omari Ellis, Myrtle Louise Baker. Chanel Autumn Bellinger. Akua Mirat Bandele Asante. Jeremiah Denicia Badeau. Joelis Nicole Benitez. Archer Jaden Bissell. Novera Kamani Breaks. Zachary Isaiah Blett. Chris Myla Bouquet. Emily Jean Boyer.
You want to walk across too quick?
Lavera Bright Blackman. Elizabeth June Brown. Ijan Anthony Brown. Dominic Terrell Lorenzo Burrell. Brian Miguel Bustos Mahias. Samantha Aurelice Kimbisaka. Christian Damon James Campbell. Caleb Alexander Capers. Uanori Cardelanis. Shira Deolucia Castro Gonzalez. Jairo Centeno. Kirby Charles. Jaden Jose Klessen. Adriana Marie Coggins.
Someone's out of order.
Christopher Allen Colby.
Why are we in trouble here? Did we skip one?
Henry Colon Cordero.
What? Did I skip somebody?
Alicia Marie Contreras.
Should I? What was the name? What?
Xavion William Cherry. Damian Malcolm Costello.
We're back on track. Thank you.
Zernacia Shawnee Croft. Arjaya Sky Crowley. Mustafa Khalid Darnett. Jaden Kieran Davis. Colin David Arthur Del Mastro. Naziah Angelique Diaz. Eric Max Dominguez. Natalia Marie Donnie. Aaron Joseph Ekstrand. Albert Manuel Encarnacion. Janaya Destiny Betty Evans. Darnell Eliza Exantus. Arkina Ann Farrier Parkak. Emily Lynn Fielding. Jennifer Fiestas. Deanna DeAndre Francisco. Garvin Jaden Francois. Mayte Jemima Gare Calvez. Cornelia Garcia Torres. Kyra Ann Gardiner. Joy Aaliyah Song Garrett. Michael Florentino Germoso Ramirez. Chanel Olivia Gibson. Olivia Ann Good. Kioi Lee Goodwin. Leo Jamal Griffin Hill. Wilmer Jose Guyan Cepeda. Frylin Guzman. Conan Michael Holloway. Cesaria Heaven Hazard. Mara Miguelina Hernandez. Wesley Hernandez. Jose Alexander Hernandez Cartagena. Jonathan Hicks Jr. Junaya Amani Hodge. Abigail Faith Hurst. DeAndre K. Irby. Carlos Miguel Jackson II. Isaiah Deshaun James. Mustafa R. Jemo. Chris Merlene Jimenez Cruz. Aurivius Johnson. Jaylene Elise Johnson. Marcus Wade Johnson. Janae Monique Jones. Unique Rose Ketter. Annalise Rodino Flores. Evan Allen Lemoine. Jaden Nazir Lemkins. Lashia LaPointe. Chris Yasniel Ledesma Ariaga. Haley Marie Lewis. Angeli Rachel Leva. Janaya Anne-Marie Liston. Javon Allen Tony Liston. Anthony J. Laurette. Shylin Sky Lazaga. Neymari M. Lopez Santiago. Ashley Ruby Lozada Velas. Peter Raymond Lucido. Alexia Gianna Martin. Anthony Lewis Martinez. Ian Noel Mateo Carrion. Ashanti Matthews. Elijah A. McGaha. Ramon Xavier McInerney. Andrew James McLaughlin. Chloe Purcell Meese. Jeremy Medina. Melvin O. Medina. Peyton Elise Milton. Jaden Hezekiah Mills. Travion Marquise Mitchell. Desiree Marie Morales. Danny Javier Morocho. Akeem Sinclair Morris Jr. Precious Tina Marie Mosley Carter. Nadia Elise Murphy. Jahari Vanya Nance. Otoniel Y. Nieves Vega. Bennett Peter Morris Oaks. Arjulai Nini Taili Acacio Morales. Anastasia Maya Oliver. Noah Daniel Okendo Cabanas. Estrella Ortiz Aparicio. Jerry Ellis Ortiz Velasquez. Gaspar Osorio Santos. Naomi Michelle Pachar. Olia Pagan. Shanti Pagan Moreno. Axel Ariel Guido. Marie Elaine Page. Amoya Marie Georgina Park. Leslie Polo. Evelyn Alexandra Pelez Ordonez. Isaac Pena. Jason Gabriel Perez Canis. Marifel Del Carmen Perez Corella. Rodia Benjamin Perry. Giovanni Randy Pierre. Tyrone Pierre Lewis. Juan David Jr. Placencia Musala. Deegan Justice Poppy. Anthony Jesus Portocarrero. Roderick Brooklyn Prats. Jaylene Evelise Puelo. Elijah Kadir. Renisha Marie Quinones. Natasha Marie Quinones. JDL Manuel Quinones. Antonio A. Ramos. Sean Mark Raymond. Warachi Dion Reed. Carlos Omar Reyes. Jason Joel Rivera. Stacy Rivera Lopez. Stanubi Robert. Fatima Sinar Robinson. James Henry Robinson III. Daniel Rodriguez. General Jackson Messiah Rodriguez. John Elise N. Rodriguez. Nomar Edgardo Rodriguez. Cassandra Elizabeth Roman. Sachs Arissa Rose. Evan J. Samo. Buddy Marie Sonardi. Angel J. Sanchez. Orlandra Marie Sanchez Santiago. Hector Jose Santana Maldonado. Greg Michael Santora Jr. Anthony Levi Saucier. Somaria Elizabeth Selvey. Schneider Chrisman Sennett. Anjo DeMarco Serrano. John Des Suvan. Jashelle O. Simon. Colby A.R. Smith. Tiana Joy Smith. Aislinn McGinnis Strecker. Andy Jair Suarez Baba. Felix M. Tapia. Vito Michael Teeter. Amir C. Thomas. Onija Janae Thomas. Troy Terrell Thomas. Nevea Therese Thornton. Natalie Jeanette Torres. Ryan Omar Torres. Adonai Merlene Toussaint. Yasmin Lynette Omwani. Carolyn Urena. Nasha Eveline Valencia. Carlos Vasquez Jr. Talvi Max Veltheim. Brittany Ville. Alexis Yahir Vitorino. Traquan Waiters. Ornissa Jade White. Josiah Dwayne Williams. Caden David Whitco. Eliana Alma Wright Thomas. Allison Zolea. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the New London High School class of 2022.
Thank you, Mr. Wyatt. Whalers, in a few moments you will be Whaler alumni. There is nothing like the green and gold family in being a Whaler. So understand this. as Tommy Major has said for decades on this very field. This is not Waterford County. This is not Groton County. This is not East Lyme County. This is New London County. Home of the Rollers. Seniors, now please rise and turn your tassels. Congratulations, class of 2022.